Oh my god, there is a stink bug outside my window. Oh, look at it. There we go. Joining the party. So I just want to give a little FYI. I'm rocking the Blair Waldorf kind of look today, I feel like. My dark features, you know, dark lips, whatever. I did this presentation today in English class and I was an aristocrat, so, you know, I had to be all fancy. And my hair is completely just like blah. Like, what even is that? I don't know. Yeah, that's just how I roll. So, we're going to do a makeup related video today. I have 5 products today that I want to show you guys that are my fall makeup staples. And I think it's really important to have certain makeup for different seasons, like certain colors and things. Some colors are more cohesive with other seasons, like, you know, corals and golds and things like that is generally like summer colors, and then more like mauves and mulch colors and like darker bronzy things are for like fall and winter. In my opinion, of course. It's different for everybody. Makeup is an art. You can do whatever you want with your makeup. That's why I love YouTube, because I can wear this crazy lip and not feel like I'm being judged. Oh, and my nails are really nasty. So hopefully you won't judge me on that either. Okay. Anyway, so I'm going to start off with the products, and I want to give a little heads up. They are all high-end. I didn't really mean for that to happen. They just happen to be high-end products, but I'm going to try to either list some drugstore alternatives in the description box, or I might even do a drugstore version of this video in a couple weeks once I get around to going to the drugstore. My debit card, actually, I lost it at a football game, so I haven't been able to purchase any makeup recently or go to the drugstore or anything, so I haven't been able to try out all the new fall collections, but I'll definitely be doing that. Don't think that I'm swearing off drugstore products, because I'm in no way doing that. Like, I own so many drugstore products. These are just staples that I always tend to reach for during the fall and winter time, mostly fall. I kind of revamp my makeup during the winter and such. So I'm just going to start out with, let's see, eeny, meeny, miny, mo. What should I start out with? I don't know. Oh, that rhymed. I'm going to start out with my lip color right now, because I feel like this color just screams fall. Either that or just screams me, because I love dark lips. I love crazy lip colors. I really wish that I went to like some really classy school or something where I can wear like, you know, elegant outfits and cool lips and things and not feel very out of place. Like, I wore a maxi dress today and I felt like I was like dressed for the Oscars or something in comparison to my classmates. Yeah, it's kind of sad. But anyway, this lipstick is really awesome. I got it in a My Glam kit. It just was kind of going downhill for me. Like, I just wasn't becoming impressed with any of the products anymore, so I canceled my subscription. This is a huge airplane going over my house. But I got this lipstick from one of the My Glam kits forever ago, and it's simply beautiful. It looks like this. Really, really pretty. I don't know what color this is. I can't really even describe it. Studio Gear Cosmetics, and it's called Winter Red. So I guess I'm sort of a little bit off. Like, I mean, winter, fall, sort of same thing where I live. It just gets really nasty cold and pretty at the same time. So, you know, because I live near the water, practically on the water, but not really, sort of. It's like literally 5 minutes away from me. So it gets really cold here really, really fast. Like, we didn't get any snow last year because of like the La Nina or El Nino. I don't know, I'm not very scientific. But apparently this year we're supposed to get a lot of snow, so I'm already starting to jump into the whole winter thing. I really, really just love the crimson red. Like, I like the more cherry red, fire truck red, but I feel like this is kind of my red considering how pale I am year round. My friends make jokes so often about my pale skin, but you know what? Like, when I have completely perfect porcelain, I almost said porcelain skin when I'm like 50 and you guys are all wrinkly, or not you guys, but like my friends who go tan and whatever and all that bad stuff, I'm gonna be wrinkle-free when you guys are all wrinkly and such. That's what I always tell them. So, and I also use the line like how back in the day you were considered like royal if you were really fair, because it showed that you like didn't do like labor out in the fields or whatnot. So being pale is beautiful. Like, don't feel like you need to go out and like tan and stuff, go to like fake tan and do something unhealthy just because you have fair skin, because I don't think there's anything wrong with that. But I really love emphasizing my fair skin because it is something that I really love about myself, like despite the fact that it's in our society not really something that's considered very pretty. I still love my fair skin, so I really love this lipstick. Definitely try out some darker lipsticks if you are fair. You'd be surprised at how non-scary they are. I saw this in the My Glam set and I'm like, you know what, there's no way I'm ever gonna use this lipstick, but I mean, Exhibit A right here. Looks pretty darn good if I do say so myself. Next, I'm going to move on to something I just bought, I want to say 2 weeks ago. And this is my Soft and Gentle Mineralized Skin Finish from MAC. I really love this. I've been using it every day. It gives sort of like a bronzy look to my skin without making me look too dark, so it kind of just like emphasizes my cheekbones a little more, because since I am pretty fair, like they kind of don't really look very defined sometimes, just because it's just how it is for me. But I take this with a angled brush, like an angled, you know, contouring brush, and I just dust it onto my cheeks before I put on my blush. I found that it works better when I put this on first, because I kind of like find my cheekbones and then I put the blush just on the apples and not, you know, too far. Throughout the years, I've gotten so much better with my blush. Like back in the day, I used to do, you know, it was just bad. But now I figured out where it looks best for me and my, you know, shape of my face. I feel like I'm kind of like half circle, half oval face. Like I could never tell what color, like what shape I am. I'm pretty sure it's oval, but like sometimes my face looks more circular, so I never know. Because you know, like the magazines, how it says like, oh, if you have a square face, if you have a heart-shaped face, like this is the haircut for you kind of thing. But I can never figure out what works for me, because my face is like sometimes round, sometimes oval. I don't know. Why am I going off on this tangent? This is pretty much like a mixture of a bronzer and a highlighter, but it's in this like almost like a baked sort of thing. Like it's like whipped into this lovely consistency, texture. I'm really just listing random words. I don't really know how to describe this. This is just pure joy. That's what this is. It makes me look so much more lively. Like I put this on after I put my foundation on, of course, and when I put my foundation on, I do look kind of dewy just because I have a really moisturizing foundation, or a hydrating foundation, which is the Artistry one. But when I put this on over it, it just gives me this like oomph. Like I look so dewy and fresh, despite the fact that I've only gotten 5 hours of sleep, because I only get 5 hours of sleep at night, which is really bad, but that's just how my life goes. Go to bed at midnight because of all the homework I have, wake up at 5 to run, like that's just my life. But this just gives life to my skin. It makes me not look very dull or just tired or asleep, like it gives me life. So I definitely recommend this for people who don't get much sleep, like me. Next is a blush that I've had forever. I want to say this is going on the 2nd season. It's Deep Throat by NARS, and I know the name is completely awful, but it literally is the prettiest blush. Like I like it for summer somewhat, because it's kind of a coral color, but if you notice like up close, like it's not. Like from far away on camera it probably looks very coral, but when you go up close to it, it has these like mauve, I can never say that word, mauve, I don't know, mauve, and like goldish undertones to it to make it look almost like toasty. So it's kind of like a great transition from your nice bright corals for summer to the more toned down ones for fall. And I found that these two work together so seamlessly that I like just love them together. So definitely try it out. This is NARS Deep Throat, so I definitely recommend the NARS blushes. They're awesome. And then also I want to talk about eyeshadows from my Naked palette that I've been loving for fall, or I will also be carrying into fall. And first off, I want to point out how much pan is showing on my Naked, or not Naked, Virgin eyeshadow. Like literally you can see the pan like reflecting. It's bad. I use Virgin almost as like a base kind of color to my eyes. Like before I put in my crease colors and such, it's always my go-to lid color. But that one, I mean, I guess that's for every season. I use that for summer as well. I really love Sidecar and Smog. These are both my favorite crease colors for fall. They're right there. Smog is more of just a kind of like a mulchy color. I think that they have a color from MAC called Mulch, and this one's almost exactly like that, except I feel like Mulch might not be as shimmery as Smog. But if you're more of a matte person like me, for school, like I wear shimmer on occasion, like when I want to doll up my eyes and such, but on a daily basis to school I'm not going to wear a bunch of shimmer on my eyes. So I usually go for Buck in the fall. It's more of like a darker color, and I feel like my makeup becomes a little bit more dark in the fall. I get a little bit like lazy with my makeup in the summertime and stuff, but in the fall I feel like I'm more like adventurous. I don't know why that is. It just is. I definitely recommend the Naked palette. I haven't tried out the second one. I'm going to soon. I keep on telling myself next time I go to Sephora I should pick it up and just try it out, but I just keep on forgetting / feeling like I'm okay with this one. I don't need another one, but you know, whatever. Okay, my birthday's coming up. Hopefully my friends will take the hint. But I love the Naked palette. And last I want to talk about my Do Me Moisturizing Makeup Setting Spray. And the reason why this is more of like a fall product for me, not so much like a spring-summer product, is because it's moisturizing and I get super dry, super dry in the fall. Like it's really bad. I get flaky, I get incredibly dry, mostly around here.
I don't know why, but it's mostly around here or like around my eyebrows because I do wax my eyebrows on a, bi-weekly basis, every 2 weeks usually. Around here too, because of I wax that too. I'm Italian though, I get the hair everywhere, so I do a lot of waxing, which is painful, but it's so worth it because I actually look like a girl and not a caveman. But I really love this because not only does it set my makeup and make sure it stays all day, it also adds a little bit of moisture to my face and it smells good. And it's just really cute. It was kind of expensive. It was like $28, which is kind of high end. And I was kind of skeptical, but I'm like, you know what? I'm going for it. I've seen great reviews. I really need a makeup setting spray, so I'm going to try it. And I'm absolutely in love with it. I've used it every day. Yeah, and those are all the products that I love for fall. And that's it. So I'll talk to you guys all in the next one. Bye!